Hello everyone, it's Chris. It's February 18th, and that means today is National Drink Wine Day, so I am doing the wine book tag, and I'm going to be drinking some wine while I film this. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Right now I'm drinking a Riesling. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to show you guys the bottle, but I don't know if you'll be able to see the bottle. I actually don't know what it is. It's not my favorite Riesling at all. It's okay. Really, we just need to finish it, and my boyfriend's not going to finish it. He doesn't like it, so I'm going to finish it. And later, my boyfriend and I are going to have this pink Moscato, probably, from Liberty Creek. I like pink Moscato. I like red Moscato. I like Moscato. I like a lot of wine. But I'm going to finish this Riesling while I film this. And I'm going to put a link down to the creator down below, the whole bookworm. I think I said that. And I'm going to go ahead and get into these questions. Box wine, a book that people will judge you for liking, but you like it anyway. My first thought is to go with an MM romance for this, because a lot of people don't really like MM romance, the queer romance stories. I'm trying to think of a particular one. Oh, Wanting. Wanting by Piper Vaughn. I love Wanting by Piper Vaughn. It's like one of my favorite MM romances. And it's about a boy who is in love with his older brother's best friend. And it's kind of a mess, but I love it. And also, there's people who judge it because of the sex scene that comes up later in the book. It's not a very accurate telling of how someone loses their virginity. That I do have a problem with, but I still really like the story anyway. So, definitely Wanting by Piper Vaughn. Organic Wine, a book that doesn't have any added crap in it. It is just written perfectly. So I've been thinking about this one. I can always find an issue with a book, even if I find a certain book, I can find an issue with it. The only thing I can think of right now that I didn't have an issue with when I read it was a short story by Truman Capote, and it is called A Christmas Memory. Yeah, Christmas Memory is like such a cute story. It's a story about a young kid. He's like 11, and his cousin, who's an elderly woman. She's like older. She's like way older. And it's about their friendship and this one in their last Christmas together. And it's so cute and so sweet and so sad. And I just absolutely loved it. And I thought it was like perfect. Like I love Truman Capote's writing so much. Just got into it this month, but like I love it so much, so much, so much. So definitely gonna go with that. Gluehwein, a really spicy wintry read. For this one, because it's spicy, I'm just automatically gonna go to an MM romance. And because it's a winter read, I think I'm gonna go with Waiting for Snow. Waiting for Snow is the only Christmassy wintry read MM romance I've read that has a spicy scene in it, for sure. It starts off a little bit darker than I expected it to, because the main character has been through some abuse in the past relationship, but was really, really beautiful story, really well done, very spicy as well, and I really, really liked it a lot. So definitely gonna pick that one. Sauvignon Blanc, a really sharp and aggressive read that you couldn't put down. Okay, so I know I didn't put this book down when I initially read it, but it was a long time ago. And it's Twisted by Laurie House Anderson. I read this book in one sitting. I remember I was back in high school. It was like one evening I just started reading it and played it through. And it's a very aggressive book, I would say. Twisted is a little bit aggressive and very sharp. So yeah, just gonna go with this book. Can't really explain why because it's been so long since I read it, but Laurie House Anderson's writing can be sharp and aggressive, really, to be honest. So we're gonna go with that. Pinot Noir? Pinot Noir? I don't know how to pronounce wines, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm probably going to pronounce some of these wines wrong, and I'm going to feel really silly. But I'm going to try anyway. Pinot Noir, a book you didn't expect much from, but ended up getting blown away by. This happened very recently, so this is the first thing that popped to mind. 2 parties, 1 tux, and a very short film about the Grapes of Wrath. I had the lowest expectations for this book in the world. This book has been on my shelf for so long, I thought I was just going to unhaul it without reading it. Picked it up, started reading it. It was funny, it was sweet, it was interesting, and I really, really liked it. I got so invested. I was so surprised by it, but I really liked it a lot. It's basically about this 17-year-old kid and his year of his high school where his best friend comes out to him, and he has a girl, and the main character has all these girl problems and also has some kind of issues with his friend coming out to him. Like, he says he's fine at first, but then he starts questioning things about the relationship, and it's an interesting, well-done book. I was very, very surprised. And there's a very short claymation about the Grapes of Wrath that he does for a class, and it causes a controversy because people always have to make things into controversies. God. Chardonnay, a good summer read that was super zesty. I'm picking this book not because of the title. A Man is Chasing God's Vice Book 1, The Sword of Summer. Yes, summer is in title, but that's not why it's super zesty. It's just super zesty because Rick Riordan's writing style is. His like chapter titles are hilarious. His chapter titles are just so funny, and it's just super fun. I loved it. Definitely recommend it. Also, look how beautiful it is. Ah, so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. Anyway, we're going to the next one. Rose, a book that has a little bit of everything in it. The Evolution of Ethan Poe by Robin Riordan. This book is about a kid named Ethan, and his town goes into this big debate about teaching evolution in schools, and Ethan's closeted gay kid as well. It's a coming-of-age story with romance in it, religion, mental health. One of the side characters has body dysmorphic disorder, which I've never seen in the book before, which was really, really interesting and interestingly done. It has social justice issues. It has a lot in this book. Oh man, yeah, it's a thick book. It has a lot in it, and I really, 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 really like it a lot. So definitely a book that I'd recommend people try. This book doesn't get talked about a lot at all. Robin Riordan doesn't get talked about a lot at all. This is the only thing I've read by her so far. No, that's not true. I've read a little short by her as well that I liked, but I'm planning on reading more and talking about her more if I like more of her books for sure, because this was really, really good. Shiraz, a full-bodied book that is dark and juicy. For that, I'm going to go with Dark Descendant by Nikki Glass, Book 1. This book has so much in it. It's a book about a girl who is a descendant of Artemis. She finds out the descendants of gods are real, and that she very likely is a descendant of Artemis, which should not be able to happen because Artemis was a virgin goddess. And yeah, there's a lot that happens in this book. There's kidnappings, there's war between these descendants, and it's just really, 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 really good story. So definitely what I would pick for this one. I had a physical copy of it, and I don't know where it is anymore. I think I lent it to someone. They never gave it back to me. If you have my book, I want it back. I'm just kidding. That person not watching the video. But you guys should just let people know I want my book back. I also want to read the second book in the series, which I have never done because I never reread the first one. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to move on. Merlot, a smooth, easy read with a soft finish. And for that, I gotta go with Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens by Becky Albertalli. Super smooth and easy read. I blazed through this book. It's just like, this is so nice and easy, and I read it all in one night. Basically one sitting, and it was just so good. And it definitely has a very soft finish, really happy ending for our main character, Simon, and it makes me so very, very happy. Very, very happy. So yeah, gonna go with that. Champagne, your favorite book. So it's really hard for me to pick a favorite book. I actually don't think I have a favorite book off the top of my head. But like, this is my absolute favorite. This is the closest you're going to get to that. The Realm of Possibility by David Levithan. This book is about this town. It's 20 different perspectives from the 20 different kids. Sometimes the perspectives aren't really story-like. Sometimes they're just a poem. Sometimes it's love songs. One chapter, it's completely love songs from this one character to another character who we get to meet. And there's one section where we just get urban myths from one of these characters. This character we learn about him through urban myths. And I just really love it so much. It makes me happy, and I always reread this when I'm down. I can always just pick up a passage and reread it. I did a monologue of it for my freshman theater class, and I just love it so much. This is like definitely probably close I could say to having a favorite book would be this, for sure. Alright, that's it for this video. I still have this much wine left. The bottle is empty though, which is good. I mean, there wasn't that much to start, to be honest. I'm not like I just drank that whole bottle. That would be bad. That would be really bad. But I'm gonna finish this before. Yeah, we can finish up. Good, good, good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright. We have drunk wine. It's National Wine Day. I hope you all go and drink some wine if you are of age to be drinking wine. And have a wonderful day. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you should like it. And you should subscribe to my channel where I talk about books and music and movies and writing occasionally when that happens. But mostly just books, let's be honest. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.